Hey guys, Hero Escape Zed here, leader of the Heroes Army, and today I wanted to kind of talk about a little theory I had after reading the Ahsoka novel, and I'm not sure if this has really been touched on before. If it has, then I guess I didn't look hard enough, but yeah, I haven't really heard anything about this theory, and it's kind of just a small thing. It doesn't really play into much. It's just kind of something that might be neat, and it's probably never going to get proven as false or true. So the theory is basically that Ahsoka's white lightsabers in Star Wars Rebels, that we see her get in the book, the Ahsoka novel, which, by the way, spoiler warning, not too much of a spoiler since you could see them on the cover, but spoiler warning for the novel, definitely going to be spoilers. But then also, so yeah, I was basically, the theory is that the green lightsabers that she had in the Clone Wars are actually made with the same crystals as the white lightsaber that she has in Star Wars Rebels. So there's not too much to support the theory. However, there are just a few things here and there that could really easily make this actually work, and it would, in my opinion, be a pretty flawless theory. So, for anyone who's still here and hasn't read the book and doesn't care about spoilers, I'm just going to quickly recap how she got her white lightsabers. So, basically, there was an Inquisitor who had a double-bladed red lightsaber. In order to have a double-bladed lightsaber, you need two crystals to power it. So, she defeated him by basically, like, purifying his lightsaber crystals while he was trying to use it against her. And, she caused an explosion, which then she killed the Inquisitor with said explosion, took the crystals, made them into her lightsabers, and because of the whole purification thing that she did, she just kind of they became white instead of red. Now my theory is that when she faked her death by leaving her lightsabers behind, when Order 66 dropped, I believe that the lightsabers she left behind were later found by that Inquisitor, who then took the lightsabers and he did the whole bleeding process to turn them red, used them in his own lightsaber, and then eventually found Ahsoka. Now, I have a couple things to support this theory. So the first one is that it's always been known that the crystals and their owners kind of have a connection in the Force normally. And when a Jedi Padawan goes to claim their crystals, they can kind of feel where their crystal is and where it's calling to them from. And when Ahsoka goes to the planet Ilum to claim her crystals, and she sees that the planet's actually covered in Imperials, because she wanted new lightsabers, obviously, right? She sees that the planet's covered in Imperials. She reaches out with the Force to try and find a crystal, and she finds that it's actually back the way she came with the Inquisitor. So that's the kind of the first theory, is maybe because her crystals were still obtainable by her, they still reached out towards her, and that's why she was able to feel her crystals from so far away, because she'd already bonded to those crystals. She'd already used them before. So that's kind of the first part that supports my theory, and the next part is actually I'm going to quote it straight out of the book. Ahsoka says to Bail Organa, when talking about the lightsabers, she says, "These feel familiar. If I had to guess, I would say they were looted from the Jedi Temple itself." Now, obviously, because they feel familiar to her, she would assume that they are from the Jedi Temple, because she would have felt familiar with basically any lightsaber from the Jedi Temple. However, when you combine this with the fact that these crystals rather, they reached out to her all the way from Ilum to Rada, it suddenly seems like, maybe these were her original crystals. And I don't know, reading that line, the whole "these feel familiar" part, that just kind of got me thinking about this. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think Ahsoka still has the same crystals that she had? Or do you think that it's probably better that they were just some random Jedi from the Jedi Temple? So, yeah, I just thought it was kind of a cool theory. Doesn't really mean much, but just thought I'd throw it out there. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to drop a like down below. Subscribe if you're new. I plan on doing a lot more theory and top 5 sort of style videos in the future because they're really entertaining to me. So, because these are like the kind of videos that I watch in my spare time, as theories and top 10, top 5s. So I want to kind of move toward that style of content. Not a full transition. I still do gaming videos if any of you are watching who are a fan of my gaming videos. However, this is the content that I want to move in the direction of. So, yeah, I think that's it. Peace.